And we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Bitcoin market update. I am Aaron. Cheers to you this morning. Having a little coffee. Today is November the 10th, 2018. Let's get rolling right after this little sip here. Mmm. I'm back to the veranda blend with some heavy whipping cream in it. Don't need sugar. No way. It is so tasty just all by itself. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, shall we? It is the weekend, Saturday. So remember, crypto markets don't sleep. If you're a trader, you can't trade this like traditional markets Monday through Friday. We don't have Take Back Fridays. We have Bitcoin pumps on Friday. We get the Friday pump. But anyway, you gotta keep, if you're a trader, you gotta keep your eye on the market 24/7. And if you don't have time because you're busy working, I hope that these little updates, these YouTube videos or whatever videos I'm making, are helpful to you. Let's jump into Bitcoin. BTC USD on the 1-day Coinbase. Here we are coming down. Still more selling. Let's look at, we are below the Tekkensen and it is still pulling, the price action is just kind of pulling down the market a little bit. It's not bad, but at the peak we were at 6,540 and now we're, our local low has been 6,307. So about a $250 drop there. Let's take a look at our indicators real quick. Yeah, we're flatlining here on God mode. It is just a period of indecision. It's mostly trending down though. We're just really trading in this trend here. Looky. Yep, we're kind of trading in between, these two areas right here. A lot of resistance and support lines here. Let's take a look at, I want to throw this up on the screen here. This little indicator here. Oh, I already have it up. What am I thinking? Let's add it right there. Boom. Okay. What I'm going to do is zoom. Yeah, this is fine right here. Okay. Look at that. This is a massive area of support. So, yeah, we might not be moving out of here for a bit. If we had some downside, let's take a look and see what kind of support we could get out of the downside. Let's make this bigger. Let's look at the whole market, right? The local level. Okay, so wow. We have support at 3,800. So let's not go down there. If we did a jump up, it'd probably be up to the 8,200 mark, and then we'd have to go higher in order. We need to set a higher high at that point. But let's hope that this massive support level holds. We're putting in a good base. I really like that. All right, let's get that out of here and move on to Litecoin. Here we go. Litecoin looking a lot like Bitcoin, coming down. And I'll bet you that Ethereum looks the same. How about that? Yep. Ethereum today is at $211. I had a target of it going down possibly to 200 even before turning around. We shall see. But Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, all three coming down slowly, mostly trading sideways. Let's take a look at Veritasium. Veritasium continuing its downtrend. We are currently at 0.0054 satoshis, and it looks like we're headed towards my first primary target of 0.00485 satoshis. That was my first level. I'm hoping we come down just a little bit more to get to that. We may get a bounce there, but I'm hoping for more continuation to the downside so we can pick up more Veri on the way down. Okay, let's move on to Proppy. I did a little talking about that yesterday. Let's see real quick. What does that say? Oh, here it is. How critical real estate is to the global economy. Okay. Let's take a look here. Global real estate is at $217 trillion. $217 trillion. And if, Proppy, all it has to do is capture 1% of that, and it's just a massive coin. Way bigger than the entire, moving every year, the entire market of Bitcoin. So I like Proppy. I really, really do. And I just like it. Property isn't going away. People are always going to try to buy and sell it. And there's always going to be easier avenues to buy and sell it. And this is the front runner for that. Okay, moving on here to checking out Proppy markets on the 1 day here at Bittrex. We're coming down to my first area of support. Actually, we did, and we are starting to see that wick? It touched my first area already. So we already have been down to 0.00006194, and we're getting kind of a little bit of a bounce here. Not much of one. But my indicators on RSI are starting to hit the bottom. So, they are at the bottom. And look for a reversal here. Now, this could come out for quite a ways before we actually get a reversal. And to zero focus on when that would happen, you'd probably want to move into the 4-hour chart. So, this is coming up. Look for it to turn right back down, possibly. Before running back up again. Okay, so that's Proppy. TRX, let's take a look at that. On the 4-hour, it looks like we're starting to get some lift. However, we haven't broken our last high yet. We're still below it. So we may still see some continuation to the downside, just like I see here on the TRX day chart. We may come down and test the bottom of this Kumo cloud before getting a bounce, maybe a small one, and then right back down again. So, we shall see. Tron, just like every other coin right now, showing a little bit of weakness. Theta is showing some weakness also. Let's jump into that. It's showing a little bit more weakness. We're actually, price action, 1389. Is where we're at, is actually below the Kumo cloud. So, and we are on a downtrend and bottoming out now on RSI. So it looks like it's respecting that support line, which is really, really good. Let's check out OMG. I know a lot of you guys like OMG. We are getting some lift here. I'm trying to just blow this up a little bit here for you guys. Okay, so RSI is coming down, which is the same with price action is consolidating and coming down. I'm surprised we haven't got a death cross yet, right? So this has kind of been throwing me off a bit because again, God mode is still running up on the day chart while price action has been coming down. So you would think that we would get a death cross and then some more down, but we're just kind of not getting that yet. So we shall see. Moving on to I wanted to look at human IQ. Dave and I were talking about this the other day with so much upward potential. The upside of this looks really, really good. We had a golden cross, and now we're getting appears to be another golden cross on the 1 day chart. So after hitting a new low on the chart, it looks like it wants to come right back up. Yeah, we hit our low back here, and we've been slowly kind of coming up. Had a good day here about 2-3 days back, and now we're working on a another green doji. We shall see. Hopefully we get a uptick in a golden cross on our volume. I would really love to see some continuation in volume here. One of the things that Dave was really great to point out, I'm going to hide this and that. It probably doesn't matter. But one of the really great things that he pointed out to me on the day chart that I hadn't really noticed was that, well, we had a lot of volume back here on this was back in December, okay? And then it's gone down, 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 down. But we're starting to get an uptick in volume again. It's putting in a nice solid pattern here, a nice bottom. This little bump here in price was very hopeful. So we shall see. Hopefully that continues its uptrend and in the volume. We're just going to have to keep an eye on it. That's all. Alrighty. Digibyte. For those that like Digibyte on the day chart is way down. In fact, it broke again my support level, and it appears the last 3 days it's trying to put in a bottom. So let's take a look at that. I'm going to move that over here. Grab this. Oh, I got it on lock. Hello. Didn't want that moving around on me. Okay, there you go. All right, so Digibyte is, let's pull this back out. There you go. Got your Kumo cloud and everything. Way below the Tekkensen, right? Hopefully 3 days at this level will help give us a bit of a support so we can do a bounce. But yeah, I wouldn't bet the farm on this one yet. Okay, guys, not yet. It's definitely not a buy yet. No way. Let's see where Digibyte goes. All right, and moving on to, let's go over the regular markets, I would call them. Okay, we'll start with gold. Okay, gold was up here about 1,234-ish. I said we were going to reverse and come down. I'm hoping that it comes down and tests the Kumo cloud. We're about 2/3 of the way through that move. We've kind of got our final leg to go down. We are trading in a parallel trend channel, which is pretty nice. Look for a possible bounce off of that. If we don't get a bounce off of this, it will fall through the Kumo cloud. I'm pretty sure of that. But keep an eye on gold. If it may have a low of 1,200. It seems to really like that 1,200 area. So if it came into the Kumo cloud and then came out of the Kumo cloud, we could still be below the Kumo cloud at 1,200, where we could kind of regroup, rally, and go higher. Also, too, let's look at silver. I was pointing this out a while back ago. As soon as this happened, is this a double top? You know, and I said if we got continuation up here, we could go higher, but that is totally out of the question now. Let's remove that, right? And we're not trying to do predictions like way out into the future. We're only trying to do predictions a day or two in advance. That those are solid TA, technical analysis readings. So if you're following me every single day on your specific asset, right, hopefully you're able to look at the charts the way I'm looking at it, and then look at the charts the way you look at it, and then come to a conclusion on whether or not you should buy it or not. Remember, everything I give is not financial advice. It's just for entertainment. So, yeah, let's just kind of get going. I don't believe that silver has put in a bottom yet. It's at $14.12. Oh, my Lanta. Look for this here. I'm going to put in a line of support right here. That was our low. Let's see our localized low. Let's see if it's nice to draw some arrows. More continuation here before we get a bounce. And I'm not going to go that high. I'm just going to say we're going to get a bounce, hopefully. So yes, this was a double top. I like putting out questions like that to myself to see how things work out for us in the future. Let's move on to Brent crude. Okay. All right, Brent crude called the top that day. I said let's pull it down here to the Kumo cloud. It did. It gave us a bit of a bounce. I wasn't sure what it was going to do at that point. I kind of was hoping to go higher, right? And I believe I was hoping for a bounce on the Fibonacci. So if you look at this kind of move, I think I was looking for an area somewhere around, let me show you this right here, the 618. I was hoping for something around there, right? It never happened. It just kept continuing to sell off. I don't know where the bottom is with Brent. I'm very, very new to looking at these types of markets. I don't actively trade these, but I do know that they are critical to what goes on around us. You should always know the price of gold. You should always know the price of silver. And, you know, you live in the world of the petrodollar, at least right now. So you should know what the price of crude oil is. So when you go to the pump and you're saying super high gas prices that you should not be paying, like $4 a gallon, what have you, plus, but you also know that the price of a barrel of oil is 69 bucks, you know you're getting ripped off. So hopefully at least you have some awareness in the market and you can carry on a intelligent conversation with the guy at the pump who probably doesn't know anything about Brent crude oil or the price per barrel of oil. All right, moving on to Apple. Apple is continuing its down slide. It wants to, you can see Take Back Friday came into full effect for these guys, and they got some face rippage if they were up here. Let's see. Still below the Kumo cloud on the 1 day. This is our 200-day moving average. It just got close, but it didn't quite. I'm thinking that you may see more continuation of the downside on Monday, but I'm not sure. Let's take a look at our indicators. It's quite possible. It's quite possible it could continue its downtrend on Monday. So let's look for that. I'm going to put this in as a possibility. Again, I'm not too great at these markets, but I just want to kind of basically show you the price and how it's been moving, more than I want to be a guy that says, oh, it's going to go here, right? All right, Dow Jones Industrial Average, moving on to that. Getting a nice little bit of a lift here recently. We shall see. You know, this market here, if I move on to like a week chart, do you see this gigantic move up? This has just been looks like a bit of a breather, but I'm wondering if we're just going to do an ABC correction here. So keep an eye on this guy, okay? Also to Facebook, all right? I haven't looked at Facebook here on the show here, but I did want to look at it recently with you guys because look at this. This is the weekly chart. Holy moly. If I move to the day chart, it's even worse, right? So Facebook is getting its face ripped off. Yeah, and Take Back Friday was in full effect with that nice red candle there. For the FANG stocks out there, Facebook, Apple, I went over Apple, Facebook, Google, Netflix. I don't have Netflix on here just yet. Hey, we can check it out. We can check it out. Netflix. I don't have it. I don't know. Oh, that's because I'm looking at cryptocurrency. This guy is terrible at this. All stocks. There it is. Check it out. The NASDAQ. Netflix going down too. Okay. So I don't know why. All they push is propaganda and the worst shows ever. Why wouldn't anyone want to watch that? Yeah, Netflix blows now. It used to be pretty good. But now it looks like the liberal left has got a hold of them, and they are pushing out Satan. They're pushing out programs that are really disgusting, really, really raunchy. They're gross. Yeah, they got an alien agenda apparently. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys have a blessed day. And thanks for watching us with the markets here. Just keep in mind, you got to watch them with these crypto markets every day in the weekends. Don't sleep on that. You could ignore the markets on on Friday, and then on Monday check back in on them. And Bitcoin can move so quickly that you could get caught out real bad. So anyway, hope you guys have a really great day. Talk to you soon. Peace.